Welcome to this edition of City Spotlight. Here we are at 4545 Fleur Drive at the Fleur Cinema, where we're going to talk to some of our guests about Produce Iowa and the 48-hour film project. We have an exciting session. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
This is my computer.
This is your computer. Let's go on the internet.
Let's go. Click it.
Yes.
Okay.
I cursor in between the R and the E. If I say dot, I want you to just push the period.
She's gonna love me all over again now.
That's it. Jamaica, here you come.
Here we go.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. And I did it by myself. Feel smarter.
Thank you, Mayor County. I'm here with Liz Gilman, Executive Producer of Produce Iowa, and the newest member of the Department of Cultural Affairs Office. Liz, welcome to City Spotlight.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Well, I hear that you have a new position and you're warming into those things. Tell us a little bit about that.
New everything. I just started on May 1, and that's when the office opened. The office had been closed since 2008, or 9, I should say, when it was in the Department of Economic Development at that time. And now it's moved over to Cultural Affairs, and it's called Produce Iowa. You'll notice I don't have the term film in the title. We want to be open to all things media, and we're excited. We are building an office, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's really, really exciting. So what exactly is Produce Iowa?
Well, we are here to help promote and facilitate media production in the state, and we hope to bring economic development to Iowa by doing so. So I'll be working with all kinds of media. I mean, you know, a lot has happened in the 4 years. There's a lot of new technologies. We'll be working with, you know, the gaming and the animation and apps and, you know, all the web programming that's out there. There's just a lot going on besides just film. And so that's what we're all about.
So how did you come up with that name, Produce Iowa? It's pretty unique.
Well, it comes down to basically whatever your platform that you're working on, we want you to produce it here. And so produce was a verb, it's an action, and it doesn't specify any one media, because whatever it is, you're going to produce it.
Oh, that's really
that's
cool.
The thought.
Very cool. So what are all of the services that you provide, and like who is your intended audience? Who do you welcome to come there? Is it only for professional level people, entry level people? Or what does that look like?
Well, right now I'm getting a lot of calls from just a random amount of people coming from other states. I've been dealing with people in London coming here to Des Moines to do some filming. So it's just whoever has a project that they're working on and they want to come to Iowa and they might need help with, maybe it's you know, finding a particular area to shoot in, maybe it's help with finding PAs and location help. Maybe it's closing down a road, and I'm here to kind of help guide them and just connect the dots.
Okay, that sounds really, really exciting. I'm sure that Iowa can benefit from that. It's very exciting to hear that people all the way in London are thinking about coming here to shoot or record or develop their apps or whatever form of media.
And that means economic development for everybody.
Oh, yes.
A lot of hotel stays, restaurants, you know, they work with the construction industry, and they tap a lot of different industries here. So it's good for everybody.
Yes, the city likes economic development. Do you have any short-term goals that you're currently working on in your position?
Well, in order to get out and promote the state, I need to know what there is to promote. So I've been getting out to all different parts of the state. I was just in Cedar Rapids and Waterloo this week, and I'll be on to Iowa City and parts all over the state. So I go in and like to meet the city leaders and some of the media people and tour some of the studios to know what we have and where people can to work at if they were to come to our state.
That sounds like a really good plan. I wish you the best of luck with meeting all of the lovely media people, very creative minds coming together. Now, what do you want Produce Iowa to be known for? When someone says Produce Iowa, or I worked with Produce Iowa, what do you want your message to get out? What is that message?
I think that, you know, we represent Iowa, and I want everyone to know that we have that Iowa nice here, that we're well educated, We're easy to work with. We're very nice people, and we're smart, and just that I want people to realize that we're trustworthy and a place that they want to come and look forward to shooting and doing the productions here.
Oh, that sounds great. I'm really excited to see the future of Produce Iowa. I'm very happy that you're on board. Can you tell our viewers how they can get in contact with you?
Well, I'd love people to like us on Facebook. We have Produce Iowa on Facebook, so get on and like that. We're working on a website. It's not, the full website's not up and ready yet, but it's produceiowa.com, and so they can find us there. And I'm actually down at the State Historical Building over by the Capitol, so we're welcome to everybody.
So on Facebook, Produce Iowa, and then you're working on a website that'll be rolling out soon. And what's that website one more time?
Produceiowa.com.
Produceiowa.com.
Yeah, and we hope to have all kinds of databases up and running here soon, and so if people are looking for crew, they can get on this site and find what they need.
Okay. You bring your talents to the Department of Cultural Affairs, and I hear that you have a very extensive background. Please tell us about that.
Well, I'm an Iowan, and I'm from Iowa, and I've been in the West Des Moines area with my own company for, over 20 years. So I understand production, and I'm a video producer, and I used to promote Iowa through the Iowan magazine. So I have a background of the production world, and then promoting Iowa, and then also I ran my own business. And so I'm more of a self-starter. Since we're starting Produce Iowa from scratch, that has come in handy to know how to launch things and how to move forward.
Well, we're happy that we can get you from West Des Moines into Des Moines.
I live in Des Moines. So yes, I am a citizen of Des Moines. Proud to be downtown.
Thank you very much, Liz, for visiting with us. You have a great day.
All right, thanks.
Right after our break, we're going to be joined by Sam Pace-Twomey, the Des Moines producer of the 48-Hour Film Project. You don't want to miss this. It's City Spotlight.
Can you concern with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Planting seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life.
People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
sit with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Plant seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
To change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first little thing that helps to change a life.
People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Hi, I'm John Peterson, the general manager here at the Fleur Cinema Cafe. If you haven't come out to see us here, what are you waiting for? We've got a tremendous variety of independent films, some foreign films, some documentaries, anything that lovers of quality cinema are going to enjoy. We even have a few what we call quality Hollywood movies. We've got some great stuff to eat and drink here. We've got beer and wine, a full coffee bar, of course popcorn, soda, cheesecake, and Rice Krispie bars, which have actually made a list of the top 10 concession items in the United States. Fleur Cinema Cafe, Rice Krispie bars. You're gonna love them. If you want some more information about the Fleur Cinema or have some comments or questions for us, you can go to our website, www.fleurcinema.com. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're doing all that stuff. If you have been here before, come on back and bring some people who haven't been here before. They're gonna love it, and they're gonna love you for bringing them here. Thanks a lot.
Welcome back to City Spotlight. I hope you found something on the calendar that you or your family can get out and attend. Joining me now is the Des Moines producer for 48 Hour Film Project, Sam Pace-Twomey. Welcome to City Spotlight, Sam.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, the big film project is partially underway, but there's one more event that we're expecting to come up. We'll get to that event a little later in the interview. But first, tell us, what is the 48 Hour Film Project?
The 48 Hour Film Project is an international organization that challenges filmmakers to make a short film from scratch in just one weekend.
Oh, wow.
We give them a character, a prop, and a line of dialogue, and everything else is up to them. Everything from writing, shooting, editing, scoring, it all must be done within the 48-hour time period. Then they turn their films in, and they're screened a few days later, and then our judging panel evaluates them, and then we award several awards at the local level, and the winner of Best of City actually goes on to represent Des Moines in the international competition.
Wow. Sounds like a very big ordeal. I did not know that it was so broad. It was such a big project going on in several other cities, even other countries.
Sure, it's a worldwide competition. Right now, I think we're in about 135 cities across the United States, and we have, basically across the world, we have 48-hour film projects in India, and Vietnam, and London, and Paris. So it's continued to grow. It's been an organization for about 13 years now, and it just gets bigger and bigger every year.
Oh, that's a great thing, you are the Des Moines producer. Explain to our audience, what is your role? What does that mean that you're the Des Moines producer?
Sure, it's my job to make sure that the event is coordinated here in Des Moines, and all of the teams that are registered are organized, put into screening groups. Basically, I organize the entire event from start to finish. I'm there as a liaison between the filmmakers and the international organization to make sure that the entire event is carried out and goes off without a hitch.
Oh, wow. That's a very big job, Sam.
It is. It is. This is my 8th year producing it here in Des Moines. It's the 9th year it's been held in Des Moines.
Okay.
So it's definitely a labor of love, and over the years it just gets better and better. And I'm always amazed at the amount of talent that we have in the city of Des Moines and in Iowa in general. And it's just a real pleasure to bring all those people together and see what they can do in such a short amount of time.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure the local filmmakers and videographers really appreciate the film project being here. Can you tell us, what does the 48-hour film project bring to the city of Des Moines that no other organization like it brings?
Well, because we are an international organization, we give filmmakers the opportunity to have their short films that they make as part of the competition screened internationally. We also offer, our Best of City winner has the opportunity to have their film screened at the Cannes Film Festival, which is a really big opportunity. And also, we give them opportunities for their film to be distributed in social media, also on other DVD compilations, and we work with several other companies to try and get their work out there. And we basically give them an opportunity and a framework to be creative, and then once that is done, even if they don't win Best of City, they can take that work and distribute it themselves over the internet or in other film festivals. So we give them a great opportunity to compete locally, but also to have a finished product that they can continue to enter in contests, etc. after the 48's done. The 48's kind of just the beginning of it, and the end is wherever the filmmakers want to take it.
Yeah, that has to be some great exposure as well. If someone in India gets to see a film from someone in Des Moines, so.
It is really great. In 2005, the first year we were in Des Moines, the winner of Des Moines went on to win the international competition.
Wow.
And really helped put Des Moines on the map as far as the 48 is concerned. And we're still one of the largest competitions per capita in the entire 48 organization. So it's great exposure for our city and for our filmmakers. And we hope it gives them an opportunity to be creative, whether they're a professional and they do it 365 days a year, or whether this is the only time of year that they may make a film. Either way, we provide them with the opportunity to be creative. Plus, we show them at this great venue here, the Fleur Cinema, they have a chance to have their film screened before a sold-out audience and get that exposure as well, which our filmmakers really appreciate.
I bet. Thanks for putting Des Moines on the map. We really appreciate it.
I love being here. I went to high school here in Des Moines, went away for college, but then came back. And once I came back to the city and realized how many changes have been made and how great of how much support there is for the arts and for culture in the city, I never wanted to leave. And now I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to live anywhere else. This is the city where I live, and this is the city where I work, and I'm very proud to say that.
That makes us very happy to hear that. So back to the lineup or how things are going to go for the 48-hour film project. Can you take us through that just briefly with the dates? I know you mentioned earlier the process of the different screenings.
Sure. Well, some of the hard part, the filmmaking has already been completed. We had 50 teams of filmmakers register here in Des Moines.
Yes.
And on July 26, we kicked it off at the Des Moines Arts Center. We gave them their character, prop, and line of dialogue, and they actually drew their genre out of a hat. They made their films from scratch, and they turned them here 2 days later at the Fleur Cinema and Cafe. Then just a few days after that, we had a wonderful round of screenings where we screened all of the films that were made in that event weekend. And now our judges are reviewing those entries, and we'll be deciding the awards very soon. And the public is welcome to see the best of the best. Our Best of City screening is going to actually happen on August 15th here at the Fleur Cinema at 7 p.m. You'll be able to see the top 12 films of 2013 screened in no particular order. And then immediately following the screening, we're going to be giving out all the cash and prizes, including $1,000 cash for our Best of City winner.
Wow. That's a lot happening in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, the 48 is a series of events, not just one event, because from kickoff all the way through the initial screenings, there's several opportunities for our filmmakers and for the public to get involved. So if someone's seeing this and not able to make it on the 15th, but they'd like to know more about it, we're definitely going to be back next year. It'll actually be our 10th year in Des Moines, and it's going to be even bigger and better than it is this year.
Oh, that's great. So you said the best of the best will be the top 12 films. Is that 12 out of the ones that were submitted in Des Moines, or?
Yeah, this is all Des Moines
Worldwide.
screenings. Everything that we'll show here at the Fleur was created in Des Moines. And the films that screen on the 15th, everybody has won something. They just don't know what. And they'll find out immediately following the screening.
You covered my next question.
Okay.
What should we expect? You covered all of my questions. Okay. That sounds like a really nice project, and you as the producer putting that all together has to be a great task. So kudos to you for bringing more attention to Des Moines and giving people a way to express themselves through the arts here. We really do appreciate that. Can you repeat one more time how you can be contacted or how someone can get in contact with the 48-hour film project?
Absolutely. You can find everything on our website, which is 48hourfilm.com/Des Moines. From there, you'll find out how you can purchase tickets, who's participated this year and in years past. You'll find my contact information, links to our Facebook and Twitter page. Everything is on our main site. Again, that's 48hourfilm.com/Des Moines. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to email me. I'd be happy to answer them. And I want to take a second and say that it's not just me that puts this on. I have a great staff of people that help every year. And it's really the filmmakers and the people of this city and the surrounding community that make it all possible. They're the ones that come out and see the screenings every year, and they keep it going, and we could not be happier and feel more supported than we do by the people of Des Moines and the state of Iowa.
How does an event like this come together? Do you have any partners, or are they just financial support, or are they, like, what kind of partnership?
Sure, we have a ton of sponsors that help implement the 48-hour film project. And they range everything from word of mouth or assistance in helping get the word out about the registration or the event in particular. The Des Moines Arts Center sponsors us by letting us use their fabulous theater for our kickoff event. And places like the Fleur Cinema, which we've been screening here since the beginning. We have a great partnership with the Fleur. They provide not only financial support, but a wonderful venue for our shows to be screened in, and I really don't think we would show the 48 anywhere but the Fleur. They've been a tremendous partner. They're a big sponsor of independent filmmaking, and we are very lucky and very happy to be partnered with them to produce a 48-hour film project. And I should also mention other organizations that do a lot in the city, like the Des Moines Social Club. They've been a large sponsor. They help supply some of the money for the prizes. And one of your guests earlier, Liz Gilman in Produce, Iowa, they're actually in their first, they just came together, and they're actually sponsoring the 48 this year as well with some financial support. Again, all of the money that these local organizations give goes right back to our filmmakers and spent right here in our community. So it's, a lot of these companies are investing not only in the 48, but are putting money back into the local economy as well, because we're going to give that money right to our filmmakers, and they're going to spend it here.
Right, and that's exactly what we want to hear. Sam, this interview has been great. I want to thank you very much for your time. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Well, you have heard it here first. Filmmaking is alive in our very city, Des Moines, Iowa, and we are here to make it a better chance for you. Mary County, I got the scoop. Back to you.
I want to thank Liz Gilman for being on our show today with Produce Iowa, and also Sam Pace-Twomey for educating us and letting us know what's going on with films in Iowa and producing things in and around Iowa. Until next time, I'm Mayor Frank County, and this is City Spotlight.